look like you sun-kissed in the moonlight. Yeah, fireworks, fireworks. I got my hands in the air. I got my hands on nobody. I love her for her.
Welcome, viewers and friends,
back to another fuck-headed shit plot twisting.
Something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about accurate.
Just another day in the life of Mad Zombie Productions. Psych, just kidding, it's not a real thing.
Okay, hold up, I'm gonna test this because it's not exactly showing up like it should.
It's mine on.
How was the week? Well, it's only
Tuesday.
You'll get this Sunday or Saturday.
If you're fucking lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Back at the beach. Another week.
That's picky. You talking about? Oh yeah. I don't understand why CERN, a research institute in Switzerland, needs a raw rating. Like, what are you rating?
And who's rating it?
Like, it's a service that, like, you could walk into and buy something, and you're supposed to leave your rating. Like, you go in there, do your research, and then leave a fucking rating. That makes no fucking sense. Like, this is a great place to do fucking research. Well, I mean, it should be. It's a fucking research institute.
Yeah. Is it like a public institute where anybody can just walk in?
It says it opens at 8 a.m., but I don't think they'll let you in.
Yeah.
Unless you have, like, a reason to be there. That's why I don't understand why it has a fucking 4.4 star rating on Google.
Yeah, that don't make no sense. If you have any ideas about it, put it in the comments. We'll look over those and maybe come to a conclusion, maybe not.
Doubtful.
It's
just one of those mysteries. Be here forever. I mean,
no, we're definitely going to jail.
We do have an Asian baby setting up all of our instruments here.
European.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, Europe is close enough to Asia.
I was in Europe. I was born in Europe.
Well, you're not a baby. I'm talking about Asian babies being super smart and doing all of our technological issues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not even European. You're full-blooded fucking American. You know why? You eat cheeseburgers for lunch every day. Fucking American. Nothing more American than that. The only thing that can be more American than that is playing fucking baseball.
Oh, fuck that.
You said fuck that.
Fuck that. It's called the American Dream because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Never heard that one. So what do you think the chances are that Oumuamua is an actual scouting party?
Okay, so let's give some context for anybody who hasn't done any research on their own. What is Oumuamua?
Oumuamua is an interstellar object that scientists and researchers at NASA observed enter our solar system and pass around the sun, in the orbit of the sun, and then slingshot around the sun just to leave our solar system again.
Okay, first thing there you have to do is apply the laws of physics to that.
Yeah, once you enter a gravitational pull, you must leave something behind, or you must have some type of fuel source to be able to leave that gravitational pull.
It's like that law. You have to have an opposite force acting for it to leave the motion, like stay in motion or whatever.
An object that stays in motion, or whatever, yeah. The object in motion must stay in motion.
Yeah.
Unless proper force is applied to stop said object.
Equal or greater force.
Yeah, equal or greater force, actually. If you want to get super technical with it.
Okay, so what was the original question? Now that we've...
What is it? What is your theory on what it is? Do you think it is an act? Because Oumuamua, the name that NASA and researchers gave it is a Hawaiian word derived from the word scout, or visitors from afar is also what another translation is.
See, I'm gonna put this wild theory out here first. I was thinking about this over the weekend. What if they've been coming to visit us, and
Who are they?
so hypothetically, let's say that there's aliens and it's a spaceship or whatever, or maybe it's just a form of life or whatever. What if it has been coming to visit us for years upon years, like every 100 years or so, it comes and checks on the progress that Earth has made, and when it's seen that we have now been able to tell of its presence or whatever, it had to go and return.
Okay. I have a little bit of a rabbit hole here.
Okay.
You ever heard of Planet Nibiru?
What's that?
Okay, Planet Nibiru is a... they say that they've proved it to be a false story, but... I forget the word, like, it's folklore, but not really folklore, like... I think it was the ancient Egyptians.
Like the legend of...
Yeah. Supposedly, the story goes there was a planet called Nibiru, which was the home... oh, God. Which was the home of an alien race called the Anunnaki.
I've heard of the Anunnaki.
Right. That's where supposedly they come from, Nibiru. So...
Sounds like some Avatar.
They also say that... The researchers said that Oumuamua, they thought was a broken piece of the planet.
Oh, so that's one of the theories.
So like one of the theories is that it is either some type of collected space dust, or it's a broken fragment of a planet, and it's kind of funny because they say that the legend of Planet Nibiru and the Anunnaki is that every like 3,600 years, like 3,000 something years, this planet would enter our solar system, orbit the sun, and then leave our solar system all on its own orbit.
The whole planet?
The whole planet. It orbited our sun, but it was like it didn't orbit it at an equal distance like our planets do in our solar system. Its orbit would come in so close to the sun, go around the sun, and then leave light years and light years away, still on its orbit around that sun, and then come all the way back. So its orbit is more like an oval instead of a circle.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that it came into our solar system, Oumuamua, orbited the sun, and then left again on pretty much the same type of orbit that this so-called planet Nibiru would have orbited on.
And see, another thing with that is you have to remember there was no comet trail or stardust trail from this thing. But also that would mean that something really, really big, like an asteroid, planet killer, had made contact with that planet, or if it was a planet, not exactly that one, but and that fragment just happened to, I don't know.
Those things gotta withstand like thousands of degrees.
Exactly.
So like, what the fuck could withstand that?
It's the Anunnaki. They're said to be the gods that the Egyptians depicted in their original carvings.
That's what the Anunnaki is. Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's what they call them, ancient astronauts.
How do the Egyptians know all this shit?
Exactly.
How does the U.S. government know all this that
The
shit?
government don't.
Yeah, they knew all this thousands of years ago, though. With no technology.
Exactly. And like how they built the pyramids.
Wait, are you saying they created Earth?
No, I'm not saying. Okay, well, I mean, if you really want to dive down the rabbit hole, the Anunnaki came and enslaved the planet in the ancient Egyptian times. That's why
I don't believe that, but
they were depicted as gods, and that's why their murals and everything were on the carvings on the caves and everything. But so the story goes that the Anunnaki came in and enslaved the human race, and supposedly what the solar system is now is just the wreckage left over from the last universal or solar what they call it, the last intergalactic war. It's just that's why Mars is just fucking froze over and just it's like basically just dust. That's what the moon is from. The moon is the other planet that they say that the moon is an actual ship that the Lumerians came on.
Who's the Lumerians?
The Lumerians are the aliens that came to help protect the humans from the Anunnaki. They saw that the Anunnaki were slaving us, and apparently the Anunnaki went around enslaving multiple races of organisms across the universe. And this battle between the Lumerians, who are supposedly supposed to be of all love and light, and the Anunnaki, who are supposed to be more of an aggressive and war face type. Yeah. Warframe type, I mean. That this has been going on for a while. They say that the moon is the ship that the Lumerians came to Earth on. And like Mars and Mercury, and the reason there's no life on other planets is because there's been in the asteroid belt, it's all just leftover wreckage from the intergalactic war that happened.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's like the whole like story that they say behind it anyway.
Yeah.
But whether Oumuamua is connected to planet Nibiru and the Anunnaki or not, that's that's pure speculation. You can never really tell. You never really be able to know. But it just, for me, I don't think it was piloted. I don't think Oumuamua was piloted. Like, I don't think there were beings inside of it, just because of the fact that it was moving end over end. They say as it traveled, it was like spinning end over end. Yeah, toppling. Instead of just shooting through space. I feel like if there was an advanced civilization out there, but then again, I mean, whatever engine was inside of it could have, maybe the spinning of the object is what propelled it forward.
But I feel like that hypothetically, if it was some sort of ship, whether piloted or not, like a drone, that the stardust around it was just a really sophisticated shield. Or like a stealth cloaking device.
Could have been.
Because do you think if there are intergalactic wars going on right now as we talk, that they would just shoot at every asteroid they see?
It's a good point.
Any other speculations on...
What do you think it is?
Dude, I think they had to come to the Egyptians. Somebody had to come to them. Because how the fuck would they know all this shit?
Do you believe it's the Anunnaki?
Probably.
Okay, Zach, you got your phone on you, right?
Yes.
Okay, go look this up.
You know, I heard they moved the pyramids. They built the pyramids with sound.
Actually, hold up. You ain't gotta look it up. I'm gonna pause this.
Sound.
Yeah, sound.
Wait. Keep going.
I never thought about that, but that's like, yeah, like if you could control enough sound, you could literally create an object that could, lift up
I
anything.
saw this dude had a didgeridoo, and he fucking picked
A
up
what? A didgeridoo?
A didgeridoo. Or so, I think it was a didgeridoo.
What the fuck is a didgeridoo?
What's a didgeridoo? Oh, the... I know what you're talking about now.
The long-ass pipe.
Yeah.
And there was a crystal on the ground, and he started playing it, and the crystal...
Levitated?
Yeah.
Or started...
floating. It was off the ground. It was off the ground.
All sound is air pressure. That's
Vibration.
what thunder is. I mean, literally, if you had the ability...
The air creates vibrations, which is what you hear.
I mean, we control air pressure, which is sound, with our mouths. I mean, imagine if we could amplify that and specify... We already know how to specify where it's headed.
It's like basically the theory of like Black Bolt
What's
from
that?
the MCU.
I didn't see it.
No. The character Black Bolt.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
He's an Inhuman who... He was in the second Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Where?
He's the one that Wanda crushed his head in. Black Bolt can obliterate you with one word from his mouth. What mouth?
He was from the different universe?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I mean, he's in that universe too. They just ain't seen him or met him yet, but yeah.
Okay, there's a theory that says the moon is a satellite.
Yeah, have you seen what's that fucking movie? Moonfall. You seen that new movie Moonfall?
Is it good?
Yes. It's good as shit. Basically, the moon is...
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Sorta. I mean, you find out early on in the movie that a dude has a theory about it, but the moon is a hollow craft. Just like I was saying earlier on in the podcast. That it's a craft for the... That's just collected space dust over it. That's why it looks like that.
Has it been abandoned? Is that what that theory is saying?
Yes. Well, I wouldn't say abandoned, but the theory is that the Lumerians are in Hollow Earth.
I mean, I could see how that would make sense.
And, you know, because there's, you know, the hole that they found in Antarctica?
No. What's that?
They found a fucking massive hole in the fucking... Okay, basically they're saying that there are two massive openings into the center of Earth at each pole.
There's something in Antarctica.
The North and South poles. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of something.
I can't even look at Antarctica on the map on my phone.
At all?
Like
it'll show you the continent, right?
I don't know. It'll show you like the top.
Yeah.
But like, hold on.
But basically on our axis, at the two poles, the North and South Pole, there's two giant openings that lead into Hollow Earth.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, it's round now. It used to be flat, but you can't see. Oh wait, I guess you can.
What's it called when it's divided by itself?
What do you mean?
You
When
still
what is
can't.
divided?
Like, you can square it, or you can...
Oh, you mean, well, you're not talking about the square root, are you?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. To moon... 238,900. 238,900. Square root of that.
There's some crazy shit you can find on Google Earth these days.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to change it to where it's like the satellite picture and not like this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you have to like download a certain app.
No, I did it.
I'm still tripping on the fact that they're basically saying that there's scientific proof that humans have been genetically altered.
Yeah, so my question would be, what would you do if you could live 300 years?